Since limited satellite bandwidth in Nunavik makes accessing the internet a constant challenge, we set up the Dbserver system to ensure that every teacher can have fast, easy, and equitable access to Kativik program materials and resources, regardless the school or community's internet accessibility. Files are managed by Ed Services and shared to Dropbox in the cloud. Dropbox then shares these files to a powerful Mac server computer in each school. Once uploaded, that Mac server holds the files in its memory like a repository. Other KI computers can be linked through the school's internal network to this server, which then allows you to view all the files on the server. Any files or documents can be transferred easily and saved to the desktop of the viewing computer. The big advantage? No internet access is needed. The disadvantage is that the server is only accessible within the school. To access these files outside of school, they would have to be transferred to a laptop, USB, or external hard drive. You can access the Dbserver through a link, which should already have been created on every computer in the school. You can identify that link as Ed Services on your desktop or in the File Explorer. To access the science materials, click Second Language. Next, click Secondary. Now choose English or French if you prefer. Here you'll find all the secondary subjects offered. In this case, we'll click Science. A number of resources are available here that you will want to investigate as needed. For example, science fair or lab information. However, for your day-to-day instructional needs, you'll want to go to blocks. Select the block you'll be using this year. I'm going to choose Block C for Cycle 1. Now you'll see all the LESs. Choose whichever one you'll be using. I'm going to select Mask of Tierra. In each of the folders, you'll find PDFs of the student books and teacher guides. Opening the student book on the smartboard in your class is an effective tool to help students follow what you're teaching. For the LESs of Block C, any additional resources like lessons, activities, games, videos, etc. can be found in a folder for each section of the LES. For Cycle 2, I've now switched folders by returning to Blocks and then choosing Block D, and again I selected A World Without Oil. Inside its folder, additional resources can be found in the folder Supplementary Materials. Here again, you'll find folders identified by each section of essential knowledge. Each of these folders contain a selection of videos, GIFs, exercises, or other supplementary materials that directly support the concepts covered in this section of essential knowledge. Use your best judgment in selecting the tools you feel are appropriate for your students within the time constraints of the program.